Good morning everyone. Welcome again. Today we will discuss about alternative therapies in chapter 5. So let's start alternative therapies. Alternative therapies are so called because they are alternative treatment possibilities to the conventional drug treatment or psychotherapy. There are many alternative therapies such as yoga, meditation, acupuncture, herbal remedies and so on. In the past 20 years, yoga and meditation have gained popularity as treatment programs for psychological distress. Yoga is an ancient Indian technique detailed in the Ashtanga Yoga of Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. Yoga, as it is commonly called today, either refers to only as asanas or body postures, component or to breathing practices of pranayama or to a combination of the two. Meditation refers to the practice of focusing attention on breath or on an object or thought of a mantra. Here attention is focused in Vipassana meditation, also known as mindfulness based meditation, and yoga is the technique enhance well-being, mood, attention, mental focus and stress tolerance. It reduces the time to go to sleep and improve the quality of sleep, and proper training by a skilled teacher and 30 minutes practice every day maximizes the benefits. So here is about the rapid breathing techniques to induce hyperventilation as a Sudarshana Kriya Yoga. Sudarshana Kriya Yoga is found to be a beneficial, low risk, low cost adjunct to treatment of stress, anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder, means PTSD, depression, stress related medical illness, substance abuse and rehabilitation of criminal offenders. SKY has been used as a public health intervention technique to alleviate PTSD in survivors of mass disasters. Yoga techniques enhance well-being, mood, attention, mental focus, stress tolerance. Proper training by a skilled teacher, as I told you, 30-minute practice every day will maximize the benefits. Research conducted at the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, India, has shown that SKY means Sudarshana Kriya Yoga reduces depression. Further, alcoholic patient who practice SKY has reduced depression and stress level. Insomnia is treated with yoga. Yoga reduces the time to go to sleep and improve the quality of sleep. Next come to Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini Yoga, taught in the USA, has been found to be effective in treatment of mental disorder. The Institute for Nonlinear Science, University of California, USA, has found that Kundalini Yoga is effective in the treatment of obsessive compulsive disorder, as we have already discussed in previous chapter, psychological disorder. Kundalini Yoga combines pranayama or breathing techniques with chanting of mantras. Prevention of repeated episodes of depression may be helped by mindfulness based on meditation or Vipassana. Vipassana is also a meditation, mindfulness based meditation. No fixed object or thought to hold to attention. Person passively observe the various bodily sensation and thoughts that are passing through in his or her awareness. It helps prevent repeated episode of depression. It helps patient process emotional stimuli better and prevents biases in the processing of these stimuli. This is Vipassana meditation. Now let's move further. This is rehabilitation of the mentally ill. Rehabilitation of mentally ill people. The treatment of psychological disorders has two components. First is reduction of symptoms and improving the level of functioning or quality of life. In the case of milder disorders such as generalized anxiety, reactive depression or phobias, reduction of symptoms is associated with an improvement in the quality of life. So main aim of this to empower the patient to become a productive member of society to maximum extent possible. Many patients suffer from negative symptoms such as disinterest, lack of motivation to do work or to interact with people. Rehabilitation is required to help such patients become self-sufficient. In rehabilitation, the patients are given occupational therapy. In occupational therapy, teaches skills such as candle making, paper bag making, and weaving to help them to form a work discipline. In vocational therapy, once the patient improves sufficiently, gains skill necessary to undertake productive employment. Next is social skills training. It develops interpersonal skills through role play, imitation, instruction. Objective is to teach the patients to function in a social group. Next, in cognitive retraining, it improves the basic cognitive functions of attention, concentration, memory, and executive function. So these are some rehabilitation of the mentally ill person. So today we have completed our chapter 5. Next time we will start chapter 6. Thank you.